morning and welcome to a hard route easy peak number 4, I think. So this one is Cribyn via the goat track. I've come to the north face car park of Pen y Fan. I don't know what it's called, I can't say it. I'm not going to try. It's a National Trust one. It's a lot quieter. There's no one here. This always grabbed my attention, this one, because of this goat track. It's not marked as a goat track. I guess that's just a nickname for it. I think it's what I'm going to do. It's a dotted line on an OS map, which means path, doesn't it? I've only read about it in forums, so I think this is it. I know it's a completely unnecessary route because you're either in the saddle between Cribyn and Pen y Fan, or you're near the summit of Cribyn to get onto it, so it's completely unnecessary to do it. I was asked, what is this hard route easy peak thing, whole idea? And I think today perfectly sums it up. It's unnecessary routes up unchallenging peaks. So I've just come down into the valley on the north face of Pen y Fan, and I'm just now heading up the cleavage between Pen y Fan and Cribyn. It looks more daunting than it is, but there's quite a few animal tracks coming up. Not too sure at the moment where this goat track is on the side of Cribyn. I'm getting fairly close now and I still can't see it, but maybe that makes it more fun. Earlier, I didn't know anything about the goat track apart from people talking about it in forums, and now that I have found it, it's just a track which goes along the edge, which I knew it did, but I thought it was going to be a bit more tricky, so I think I'm going to change it a bit and just head up. Right, so I'm at the top of Cribyn. So that's the end of the hard bits of the route. That little scramble there at the side was hard. The goat track's fine. It gives you that trepidation, you know, the big looming mountain right by you, but it just follows the edge round. So if you come up the side, that's when the real fun starts. I've lost my feet to my tripod, which is annoying, about halfway up it. So if someone finds that, keep it. it's cheap. I'd get another. Just get another. It's been a good route though. Just like my last one up Hattrill Hill, you can make it as hard as you want. If you want it just a bit more tricky than walking, then you can do that. You can just zigzag up things. If you want to make it almost climbing, there were some bits then when I'm holding on to moss. Could have done with, I don't know, maybe ropes. But yeah, really good day. And that I recommend coming that way. Even if you just walk along the ridge to Penny Fan, go from that way. I haven't seen anyone. No one at all. I've just got to up onto the peak, so I can just now see the crowds of people coming up the other ways. But this way, completely dead, and you get the best views this way. You often find the best views are of the mountains, so once you're on them, you don't have it. But coming this way, about 3/4 of the route is looking at it. A small tip, because I've had people talk to me about this, about beelining across places. When you go off track and you're going through, maybe you're going through bracken or heather, you've got to be careful of all the ground nesting birds, just wildlife in general. I doubt they're going to like you just ploughing on through the heather when it's in bloom either. So use the animal tracks. It's really to your advantage. So much easier. They've done all the hard work for you. They've made the track. You've got to be careful not to start to circle off. But there's always plenty of tracks. Use them to your advantage. Right, so I'm gonna do the long slog back now. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Getting a bit stuck here. This is the hard bit of the route, just here. Getting my bag, it's over there. We're there. Done it.